General of Israel to New England. Shai Bazak is coming to Worcester. This is really, kind of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see and hear someone like this. Olga, thank you for coming back. The last time we were talking about your school, MathAltitude, but you're one of the sponsors of this event. Tell me a little bit about Shai Bazak and the importance of bringing him here to Worcester and why he is going to be the featured speaker at this dessert reception.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me here, because it's a great opportunity for me first to speak about my school in September. You were the first one inviting us, and now you are the first one inviting us, so people of Worcester know about this event. This is essentially a Middle East update about the situation at Middle East. And more importantly, this is about the American Friends of Magen David Adom. This is Israeli 911 service, medical emergency service that is not sponsored by government. It's mandated by Knesset, but not funded by the government. And this is why people all around the world helping Israel to maintain its emergency supply
Very
service.
Interesting, including people right here now in central Massachusetts who will be coming out to hear the Consul General speak. Now, when you say, so this is their 911 service, so people who are coming to this dessert reception here in Worcester, that money is going to then be going over to Israel for 911, for infrastructure, for vehicles, for everything.
Well, I want to clarify, we're not soliciting donation on that event. This is free to come, free to attend, and it's mostly informational and educational event. American Friends of Magen David Adom, that's their 71st anniversary, well, 71st birthday, I would say. It's not really an anniversary. But all we try to do, we try to let people know about the amazing work. In Israel, there are 1,200 people who are on staff for all their emergency response services, and 12,000 volunteers who help. And the American Friends of Magen David, they help train the volunteers, they help, well, they raise money and send ambulances. Most of the ambulances are built in the United States and shipped to Israel. And if you go there and you look at any ambulance, you will see, and I have a picture of one of the ambulances.
Let me hold that up for the camera while you tell us a little bit about it.
So most of the ambulances have signs on their doors saying who donated money to these ambulances. And on that particular ambulance, we raised money and sent in 2007, and it says that it's from children from Boston and Worcester area.
Isn't that fantastic?
That ambulance, this is actually not regular ambulance, it's intensive care unit, very expensive.
So the money, again, and the money raised right here locally, and then the ambulance is sent over to Israel to be part of this program. I didn't, I mean, obviously America, Israel, very close relationship. I didn't realize, though, I guess, quite how some of these direct donations were happening.
Well, I also didn't realize, and I didn't know anything about it till I started to research the Bar Mitzvah project for my son. He loves cars. He always loved cars, and he will start working on Ford Motor Company this September, so he still loves cars. So we were trying to find a connection between his heritage and his passion, and we decided, we found a local group that were raising money, and it was in 2002, so the situation was much more hostile there, and lots of local schools, children were trying to raise money, and stream of ambulances were going to Israel. So it's very long process. That ambulance costed back then about $75,000. So sometimes money comes from private donations, sometimes many organizations bring money together. So let me talk a little bit about our event.
This dessert reception, this is fantastic.
This year, American Friends of Magen David Adom reached me and asked if I'm interested to help them. 2 years ago, I had similar event in my home in Shrewsbury. It was very moving event. They asked me if I want to do something the same. I decided that this year we may want to do something together with Yeshiva Academy. That's a very old institution in Worcester, a very respectable institution, and I reached to them, and they were thrilled to host the event. And
oh, great! So MathAltitude, Yeshiva Academy, everybody kind of coming together and partnering together for this.
Pretty much, yes. Yeah. We started working together with Yeshiva Academy. I'm volunteering there, training their Math Counts Club. So we do some math-related work, and in addition to it, I'm very thrilled that it's one thing that helps me to build my business, but another thing, it's very much dear to my heart, because we are helping people in Israel, and this is not political. That helps everybody. If American tourist goes to Israel and have some problem, who is coming? That ambulance would come and help.
Right.
So it's very important.
So that part is not political. That's apolitical. But the Consul General is coming to talk about relations between the situation in the Mideast. So will his speech be political, or he's going to kind of steer away from that a little bit as well?
I ask to steer away. Yeah, of course. Consul General will talk about the situation in the Middle East.
That's his
so
area of expertise.
No way around it.
Sure.
But mostly he will talk. Any Israeli respect Magen David Adom tremendously. This organization was created before the state was created. Their history started in 1930. So it's older than Israel. It always helps everybody in Israel. So he will certainly talk about Magen David Adom.
Now, who else is... Because we have just a couple minutes, I just wanted to make sure that we also talked about some of the other people who are coming. We've certainly mentioned the Consul General. It is a free event, which is wonderful, so you can just go and learn more about the organization. Who else is going to be at the dessert reception?
We are very fortunate. We are going to have the Senator Scott Brown coming.
Oh,
he will be with us. He will deliver his greeting to our audience. We will have our own Lieutenant Governor Tim Murray coming, and he will talk to us. Mrs. Fogelman, this is a wife of Rabbi Herschel Fogelman. She will deliver a message of hope. She is a remarkable woman by herself. She is a Chabad emissary, and she's been in Worcester since 1940s. She came to Worcester, helped her husband to establish Yeshiva Academy. And she's a tremendous force. She does so much in education. So she will talk to us. And of course, we're going to have people who actually have the experience with Magen David Adom. Fascinating speaker, Dan Sachs. He served for a year as AMT in Israel. So he graduated from high school and decided to take a break. He was accepted to Brandeis University and went to Israel for a year, served as AMT. Now he's finishing up his study in Brandeis University, and he will be a doctor at some point in
What a
time.
fantastic, well, this is fantastic and free, and of course desserts in the title, so that part's good too. So we won't, we can't miss out on that. But the Consul General, Senator Scott Brown, Lieutenant Governor Tim Murray, and so many other guests as well. What a great opportunity for us. Thank you for coming by and telling us about it.
Well, thank you very much for inviting me.
We appreciate it right here. And as always, thank you for being with us on the Hank Stoltz Experience.